So, Bachandazi,
Yes.
what are we making?
Pineapple rum punch.
Okay, that sounds easy to make. Anyway, so before we get into the cocktail, I need your immediate reaction to this tweet. So you can read the handle and what they tweeted. Just that. Yeah.
Okay. At Trackman. I think it's time we hear Satan's side of the story. Aki, unapatanga hizi vitu wapi Chaxy?
Mimi nimetweet ziko tu online.
Lakini hizi vitu za shetani. Oh my God.
You don't think you'd want to hear Satan's side of the story?
Would you want to hear Satan's side of the story?
Of course. Okay. Just drop pin. Anakawanga wapi?
Ati drop pin. So ako hapo chini.
Anyways, so what an amazing year you had, Xenia. I was just trying to look at all the nice things that happened to you last year. And can you pick something specific that you would say was the highlight of 2019 for Xenia?
The highlight was definitely putting my EP out. Because ilikuwa imechukua time.
Why do you make it sound like putting out an EP is complicated?
Because it needs money.
Okay.
It needs time. It has to be top quality.
Okay.
And especially if you want like people to, if you want it to be well received, you know, you have to send it to blogs, you have to send it to, you know, you send it out so that when it comes out, people are ready to support you. You have to get people's opinions. Like, and then you also have to write the songs, and that's also a process.
There's the entire process of
creating.
After the music is ready, so now how
marketing,
do you put it out? How do you... Okay, that makes sense. So in when the first listen I had for the EP, by the way, congratulations on such a dope project.
Thank you.
One of the songs that on the song You Found Me, right? So I want to quote a verse so that we can have a short discussion about what you wrote. You say times haven't changed yet, and now you don't want to choose me. I don't know what you're feeling, not sure I want to know right now. Just tell me you won't let me go. So one, the EP is about the entire process of falling out of love. And in this song, I hear a very complicated emotion where it seems like you know it's over, but somehow you believe things can work out. Unajaribu kuhang kwa inaitwa vagina hair.
Guy.
Nilisikia mahali. I didn't come up with English. So so in that record, are you talking about a toxic relationship you've been through before? Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I feel like, after putting my, before putting my EP out, once it was complete and I listened to it, I realized it, I could relate it to all the relationships I had had. So, yeah, I guess.
How many relationships have you had? It sounds like you have
three.
What? Hapo kuna ya Mungu.
Kwanza nne guy nilisahau Mungu guy.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, you know, that's just how it is, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Sometimes, you know, you just will continue trying and make something work, and then it just doesn't. And then when it doesn't, you have to deal with that. But until you know that it's not going to work, you keep trying. Okay.
I'd see why. And you signed a deal last year.
Yes, I did.
I hear it's a songwriting deal.
Yes, it is.
Maybe you can tell me about it.
Yes, I signed to UCMG, the upperclassmen group. Shout out Ayo and Keys, based in Atlanta, because I moved there after I graduated. And I'm signed to them as a songwriter, so they're really cool. They just won their first Grammy last year.
I saw that.
Yeah, for Cardi B's album, which is cool. And then they... Oops.
So are we gonna hear some trap stuff from you?
They have done some trap stuff, you know. So with them, like by the time...
rapping?
Yeah, that's why I started, you know. And I'm like, guy, okay, kumbe, I can do these things.
Can we spit a Sweet 16?
Unaniambia ni freestyle sahi?
Hapana.
Oh. I was like, never mind, I'm not a songwriter.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, no, it's been cool. It's been really cool working with them.
So for a dysfunctional industry like the Kenyan industry, how exactly does songwriting work? Okay,
I wish
it doesn't work. That's why you signed to a label outside Kenya for songwriting.
No, see, I didn't even know. I hadn't come back home for this amount of time since 2010. So every time I came back to Nairobi, it was for like a month or 2 months. And then when I came back at the end of 2018, then it was for a whole year. Then I was like, oh, this is what's happening in Nairobi. Like, I didn't even know. And I say this all the time. Like, I feel like I say this in all my interviews. Guy, I feel like I came back at a time where people just wanted to support each other.
Okay.
So I was just like, guy, I didn't know. Like, people like you, see, now you started doing the Slay List, and I'm like exposed to so much more Kenyan music than I even, I would have discovered myself. Yeah. So I feel like I came back at a time where everybody was trying to do that for everybody.
Okay. Ooh. There you go with an overflowing cocktail.
Yeah, actually.
And so, still talking about the Slay List, any 3 top records from Kenya last year that you'd mention?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta shout out my girls. Yeah, I must say Glow Up. That's when I feel like, that's a big record. That introduced me to a lot of female musicians. And that I'm forever grateful for. Spicy Season, of course. I mean, lazima tuti, you have to carry each other, you know what I'm saying? You said 3. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, when did Kaush put out Miss Siwezi Stop? I like that song a lot. I think it was end of 2019.
2019 actually, so that's 3 records. Then maybe something else I'd want to know from you is, I'm trying to look at the role of women in the Kenyan showbiz, especially looking at executives, like ranging from directors and producers. I don't see a lot of them at the top level. I don't even know if we have a lot of them. Is the industry too harsh for women, or why exactly can't we see a lot of women competing at the same level as men? I feel like that's also something else that's changing. It's always been like that, though, from like a long time ago, it was women were supposed to stay at home and were never seen equally. And all of that is starting to change. A lot of us are speaking up for each other. A lot of us are supporting each other. A lot of the female business women businesswomen, female, a lot of the businesswomen that I meet, they're all telling me, okay, so this is the work that I'm doing. Yesterday I was talking to this girl, she said, I want my business to just be for women, by women. I want women to work for me. I want women to do the brand representation for me, like everything. So, it's just a matter of, guys do that all the time. Guys are like, I have this kajobo, let me call my guy from high school. Guys are always doing that. So I think women have started doing it too, but not, I love seeing dancing Xenia. Are we seeing a lot of that this year? I tell you that all the time.
Yes.
I want to see you dancing.
A lot more dancing.
I'm happy when I see you bring that on the stage. You killed it at Blankets, at Alchemist. So are we going to see a lot of that this year?
Yes. Nataka tu pesa. Me pay pesa so that I can pay these dancers.
Yeah.
Everything requires money.
So my cocktail is ready?
Yes, it's ready.
So finally, the year is 2023. What is Xenia doing? That is 3 years from now.
2023?
Yes.
Okay.
There is, that's how ready I am. What is Xenia doing?
I've put out albums.
Okay.
At least 2.
Okay.
I've done collaborations. I've bridged the gap between the States and here. I've worked with some of my biggest influences. I've gotten songs on some of the top.
Tastes really nice.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Oh.
I've written songs on some of the top entertainers' albums.
Okay.
I have money.
Oh, of course.
Hopefully enough money to even start building a studio.
Okay.
That would be ideal. Yeah.
So I love you so much.
I love you too.
I wish you all the best. You have my number in case you ever need anything.
Yes.
So we'll revisit this 3 years from now. Check exactly how much should have ticked out, whatever you said, and all the best, man. Cheers.